Hey there, it's Carla from Sea Law Plans. Excuse my nails, I still haven't taken the nail polish off. I don't even know if I have nail polish remover. So we're just rolling with it. But today I am going to do a very quick flip through of January and my Hobonichi Cousin. And this is the very first year that I've used this planner, and I have to admit I was really scared to use it. I did know about the paper difference between this and all of my other paper planners, but I really like it. So the first thing I want to show you is the month of January. And so I took a Dolce Planner sticker kit and I cut off a little bit of the edges because these are created for the Passion Planner medium. And when I just cut them to size, they fit really, really well. I wanted to use this as a fully functional type of spread. So I had all of my appointments and everything in here. The original plan for this planner was actually to be my complete functional planner and time blocking. And I've kind of gone back and forth on really what I want it to be in the long run. So as you'll see as I flip through that, I've had a lot of different thought change processes going on as well. And so this is my month of January, and then you will go into the weeks. So this is technically the first week that I used it. This is the last week of December where January started. My husband had the whole week off of work and my kids had off of school as well. So it was kind of our staycation week. So I used it as a memory planning spread and I loved the way it turned out. And so I knew going in that I was really worried after this week. I was really worried this wasn't going to work for a fully functional planner, but I really wanted to try time blocking. And so the next week, everybody was back to work and back to school. And so I attempted to do a little bit of time blocking, and it was just a lot messier than I really wanted it to be. I actually love a messy planner because I know that messy planners are intentional, they're well loved, they're used, they're lived in. But I don't like my handwriting to begin with. And so it was really difficult to kind of deal with. So I think another reason that I love this spread a lot is because the ink that I used is very, very dark. This is actually the Zebra Sarasa Mark On. And you can see the difference in here. Like this right here this is the Mark On right here. And then this is the Uni Jetstream ballpoint pen in 0.38. I liked the 0.38 because it was easier to write with, but I like the dark boldness of the gel ink. But of course, you're going to have smearing issues if you're doing things quickly. So this was the week that I had everything with the Uni Jetstream pen. And I can't tell if I don't like the spread because it's messy or if it's because the ink is really light. I don't really know. But I did like having my sidebar here for all of my trackers. I really liked that. And then I went into the next week and I tried to do a sticker kit, and I have to admit I did not like it. Again, this is a Dolce planner. I love the way the headers look. I should have probably moved them up because I feel like it was just a little bit over redundant. I am not the biggest fan of green either, so I can't tell if I didn't like it because of the color or if I didn't like it because I still had this weird odd space down here. I felt the need for filling up. And so that's why I started to try to do a sticker kit. And I probably won't be doing sticker kits in this planner for that exact reason because I feel like it is just super wonky looking. And then my time blocking as well didn't exactly work out the way I intended it to. And so instead of doing certain things I had marked at the beginning, I ended up changing plans and it was just a lot of X's and crossing out. And then this week I really, really liked. Again, I don't know if it's the spread itself, if it's the ink, if it's the colors, if it's the light muted color of everything. This was kind of what I told a friend that this was a hybrid time blocking and memory spread as well. Husband and kids had off this day, so this is kind of a memory spread. And then it was just a really weird week because then kids were off school this day, but husband was working. Kids were in school this day, but husband was not working. So it was just really kind of a wonky week. But I really liked the idea down here that I had of these times where I'm not utilizing the planner for time blocking would be my to-do lists. And so I really like this spread as well. And then we went into another week that I completely botched the entire bottom, where I tried to do this to-do list, but I absolutely hated the way it looked. And so I just tried to cover it with stickers. And I also didn't like the way this looked either. So you can tell that it's taking quite a long time for me to kind of find my groove in this planner. And in this week, I was also really kind of going back and forth on what planners I wanted to use and for what reason. And so this was just a really strange week. And then this is the week that we are in right now. So this is February. So this is actually the last week of January. And then this is February. So this is the week that we're in right now. Today is Wednesday. I'm filming this on a Wednesday. And you can see that I have this page in here. So this page is from the MakseLife companion notebooks. I've never really showed any of my goals or weekly actions before, but these are pretty simple type weekly actions that are built off of my monthly goals for February. So one of my goals was to find a morning and evening routine that worked for me. I used to be able to wake up at 4 without any issues at all whatsoever, but I think my circadian rhythm has changed and 4 o'clock is not working for me anymore. And so I wrote down ideas of different routines, and I decided to use this page as my habit tracker. I did tear this out of the notebook so it can fit easily in my planner as well. And so far, I really like the way I'm utilizing this planner this week. Granted, it's only been 3 days, but I do go in and pre-plan all of my kids' school hours, my to-dos, all of the items I need to do, my tracking and stuff like that down here as well. And then what I'm doing throughout the day is basically writing down everything that we did. And then I do think at the very end of the week, when I'm finished on Sunday, if I have room, I'll go back and put a few little character stickers like I did on this week here. Because I just really like the way the tiny character stickers and the writing looks. I feel like it is more my style. And so I'm going to totally start completely functional. I'm going to write down everything that we do. I'm going to write down all the plans that we had. And then I do think at the end, I'm just going to go back and decorate everything. Now I am going to show you my daily spreads. So I was very nervous about showing my daily spreads because I do a lot of journaling in them as well. And I do have pictures, and one of my friends was like, just take sticky notes and cover all the personal stuff. So that's exactly what I did. So this is the first day of January. At the beginning, I tried to use this 24-hour time block as functional, just like I did with the weekly spread. But I couldn't really find the groove of it because it really just ended up over redundant in my opinion. And I wrote my to-dos over here. But now that I am doing all of my to-dos down here, I didn't feel the need for using this functionally. And so you'll see as I kind of flip through that it kind of evolved from to-dos and schedule to just all journaling. And so I usually do lay down the washi before I do any of my journaling or any of my spreads. And then I go ahead and fill out all of my journaling throughout the day. I almost always wait until the very evening to do all of my journaling. And then if there's room on the page, I'll just add a couple of stickers here and there. This is actually the leftover stuff of the kit that I used here. I couldn't really fit all of the stickers in the spread, and I ended up not liking it. So I used all of the leftover stickers on these 2 pages. And so once I started kind of finding my groove of not really wanting to keep a schedule anymore, but using this kind of as a daily of habits and to-dos, I liked the journaling a lot better. And then sorry, that's my dog. And then once I decided to completely omit that entire section, I just took the entire page and used the entire page as a journal. And I didn't even do habits towards the end. I love this spread here. Purple is my favorite color. And again, I love this dark ink. And so I might have to just bite the bullet and just use dark ink for a while. And so this was the day that I decided I wasn't going to do any to-dos or anything, and it wasn't really going to be a daily. It was going to be more of just a journal itself. And so that is kind of what I decided to finish out with on January. And then I also am keeping little notes and cards that I'm getting from family and friends as well in here. So it's more of a memory journal. And that is it. That is my first month in the Hobonichi Cousin. I hope that you enjoyed the flip through. And if you're interested in seeing monthly flip throughs, please let me know down below. Of course, if you have any questions, let me know. And if you wanted to follow me over on Instagram, I'll make sure to put my handle down there as well. And I hope to see you over there. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.